Now, next up is the Women's Rights in Africa Award, sponsored by the African Development Bank. Now, this award is for an outstanding piece of media that advances the rights of African women or highlights how gender equality can have a positive impact on development in Africa. The nominees are...
Awa, Zimbabwe's rap queen, Max Thurlow, for Vice.
I come from Makokoba. That's where I started rapping in Makokoba. Most of my songs are inspired by my personal experiences, especially like domestic violence. I lived under a roof where violence was the answer to everything. So, you know, living under such a home, sometimes it really inspired me to like speak out about it. Music sometimes is like a consolation that, oh, this person went through what I went through.
Stealing Innocence in Malawi, BBC World Service.
For all the girls in the community, this ritual, spending up to 3 days alone with the hyena, seems to be standard practice. Standing next to Maria, Eunice, I notice, has been nervously fiddling with her jacket sleeves, her eyes downcast.
I
really didn't want to sleep with the man. I just had to do the same for the sake of my family.
How were you at the end of those 3 days?
I was very angry. I told my parents that I did not like what they did, but they said each and every girl is supposed to do what the culture requires her to do.
Witness, Rachel's HIV revolution. Al Jazeera English.
I am more here. I have food to kill and loba. Dead disney movies. And get Malan Ludu Vala Otto. Ye Nina Belfornia, Hanzuatoa, Kagomne, the Cassine, Kawubde. Here, what a sick Anka where you can gang a king over. Dear Tita. La for ham poor, a hunter, Parkingua, Nehan Yakabati for man. Don't poor bamfa and get it.
Well, to present this award, the chair of the jury, television reporter and founding director of EQ Matters and patron of Women's Trust, Tazeen Ahmed. Please welcome her.
When I was asked to chair this jury, I remember thinking women's rights in Africa specifically. Why Africa specifically? And I know now it's something to do with the sponsorship, but also I thought, well, women's rights anyway, it doesn't matter as long as they're being highlighted. My fellow judges and I, and you'll be pleased to hear that we were an all-female jury, had a pretty lengthy discussion, and we did a lot of back and forth over this because the quality of the nominees and all the entries was so high. We had a lot to weigh up. The winner had to be impactful and feel representative. The storytelling had to be empowering and revealing, and yet it also, importantly, needed to be the best journalism on the table. We found ourselves going back and forth on it a lot. We argued a lot. In the end, we compiled a short list of nominees that we were really impressed with. Our winner, though, was particularly stellar because it easily ticked all these boxes and its production values were extremely high. It was slick, it was stylish, and it was very impressively put together. Thus, we were pretty much unanimous on the finalist. And the winner is Zimbabwe's rap queen.
Hiya. I just want to say a quick thanks to In Place of War, which was the charity which made the film possible, and also Noisy and Vice for supporting it and producing it and publishing it. But most importantly is Awa. She's an African woman, so she should be the one here, but it's a long way from Zimbabwe to come. But she's a super inspirational person, and if you get a chance to watch any of her music, just listen to any of her music, then I think you'll see why you probably chose her to win. So thanks very much.